yaks.
Tu les attaches, mais tu fais
Non,
comment?
on lâche de nouveau. Voilà, Augustine, c'est super. Viens, Augustine, viens ici. Viens, Augustine. Viens. Voilà, Augustine, mais super.
In spring 2013, the photographer Alain Perret and I went for a 2-week trek in the Jura mountains with 2 of our yaks, Ogotai and Nayan. The first day was very stressful for the 2 yaks, to find them separated from the herd and in unknown territory. But walking and the daily routine of the trek calmed them down again.
Yeah?
Yaks are very intelligent and skilled in difficult ground. They carefully examine every obstacle and consider other possible routes before walking on. Unexpected things happen when you travel, like the yaks going for a swim, TV coming to meet the caravan, or school children walking with the yaks. In general, the yaks don't mind other animals, but 50 cows all at once was a little bit too much for our 2 boys. In the evening, we camp beside our yaks and cook our food on a fire. Often we find some wild plants to add to the menu. And every morning we pack the camp and load it on the yaks again. When the yaks do something we didn't expect them to do, they normally have a very good reason for disobeying. Here I was surprised that they suddenly walked off the path until I realized that they had smelled water from over 100-meter distance and wanted to go and drink. Water is very rare in these mountains, and it was always difficult to find some.
Vas-y.
The weather is changing. Thick fog hides the mountains. Rain starts falling and soon turns into snow. Everything is getting wet. The yak, the humans, and the luggage. Spring is very late this year, and in the mountains there is still a lot of snow left.
C'est là le chalet?
Ouais.
Ah, on y arrive, les yaks, on y arrive.
Luckily, that night we can stay in a mountain hut and dry all our stuff. The next morning we walk in a whiteout in the midst of clouds. You can only see a few meters ahead. A lot of snow has accumulated on the mountain ridge, and it is tough work for the yaks to make a trail. But courageous, they prove their ability and endurance in harsh mountain environment.
Oh, vous êtes des yaks courageux.
Whenever they can, they try to find places with less snow under the trees. They observe the land. They think. They choose. Lunch break. With this late spring, there is not a lot of grass in the pastures, so often we have to go and buy some hay with nearby farmers. Sometimes we take it with us.
Hey! Hey! Regarde, garçon. Regarde les garçons. Merde, et les trous.
The mountains are behind
Ah, les
us.
garçons.
Now it is the rain, the fog, and the mud we have to deal with. The deep silence of the foggy land meets the inner silence of the yaks. Alain's calm as head of the caravan gives me the opportunity to dive completely in the world of the yaks, walking with them at the back. The communication with Ogotai and Nayan is getting finer and finer, and more intuitive, more interior, and the trust between us grows from day to day. Sometimes some friends come to join us and walk with us for a few hours.
I'm really very happy to work with the yak in Switzerland.
For the last day of the journey, Rixin and Rixin, our two friends from Zanskar, join us. And this might well be a world premiere that Swiss yak herders take some natives from the Himalayas on a trek. But for us it's just a beautiful symbolic moment to conclude and celebrate this wonderful yak caravan.
We are still here.
I suppose it's here.
This place here.